Are we rolling?
Whiskey
You're
was your,
telling us a
that was
story?
your intro?
They're all rolling.
Well, I don't know if we should
Yes.
roll.
They're rolling, but
I think the rolling
they're recording.
Yeah, that was a clap was. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Mention-
We're clapped. All right, listen. As I was trying to tell you earlier, the most important thing here to keep in mind while we're rolling is that Ryan is almost always wrong. So as long as we can keep that in mind, then we'll be fine.
Oh no.
We're off to a great start. This is going to be great.
I just want to know the. Well, do we
you need
want to
some
know
ice?
the backstory to that?
Please.
I
Yeah,
mean,
that episode
last
will be out
time-
very shortly.
Yeah. Well, last time he told us that a Corvette beats an Amira, hands down in every aspect. Sorry, a base C8 Corvette.
I said it was a better car. I didn't say it beat it in every aspect.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're just going to start with Ryan is wrong, and then we can work from there. So
Hey,
Do you want to pass that?
here you go.
It's going to be required.
There you go.
you should. From the sound of it, it sounds like we might be the ones drinking that more than we are.
Is this like, oh, it's a twist. Okay.
How much have you had already?
Not enough.
This is bottle 2, I guess.
Bottle two. That'd be crazy.
All right. Welcome to Whiskey and Whips, the only podcast in Utah filmed inside of a car museum, inside of a shopping mall, which somehow makes more sense than most car opinions.
With whiskey.
With whiskey. So, before we get into today's argument, we've got to talk about the whiskey. Today we are drinking Maker's Mark, which I've never had. I don't think you've ever had.
Really? I don't know how you guys have lived so far. But cheers to you, sir, who had it as a first drink ever. And I
Not
think-
as a minor. We
No,
did.
not at all.
No.
I didn't say minor. I didn't say anything. I just said
No.
first drink. I didn't say that you
I
came
know.
out of your mom's womb and then first thing you had was, I mean,
Does it make sense though? Like, do the dots get connected?
this is a really good starting drink. I bet a lot of that cheap plastic bottle stuff then was way worse for you than most people.
Yeah. Except this was like my first Fireball. Like, you know how everyone has a Fireball story, and
Yeah.
now they no longer drink Fireball.
Oh, so you no
Why
longer
is it
drink
always
Maker's
Fireball?
Mark.
I haven't had it in
It's always
12 years.
Fireball.
It's always Fireball because it's like sweet, it's cinnamony.
Because
it's
there's a
cheap.
song that goes, Fireball.
Yeah. That's
Thanks,
true,
Pitbull.
yeah. Because Mr. Worldwide, all right.
Yeah. Right.
Because Fireball.
All right. What are your?
right.
I guess what are your first impressions?
Fireball.
Fireball? Really?
Yeah.
You like
This is like
Wait,
Fireball?
Do you,
Yeah.
Really?
do you think it's like Fireball?
Yeah. It gives me
Wow.
that same, like,
I would never
Can I
compare
say
this to Fireball.
No. No.
I think that's offensive.
I'm sorry. It's just,
You've hurt Maker's Mark.
shoot.
And
You offended Mark and his entire family.
Already?
That's right.
It's
Yeah.
been like 2
And we're only,
minutes.
what, 2 minutes in?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is kind of crazy.
I don't have an opinion on this. It's awesome. It's great.
I never thought you'd say those words.
I mean, this is really good stuff. I don't have anything bad to say, which means I guess we'll just move on to you.
Okay. Yeah. It is drinkable.
Really?
Yep.
That's how you feel about it?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. No, I think it's really good.
I mean, I'll say this. I don't think it's bad. I think it's one of those where if someone hands you a free glass, you'll never turn it down. 'Cause
Yes.
You're like, this is great.
Wow.
Thank you so much.
But
I think we need to get some like comparison whiskeys. So we'll give you some stuff out of a plastic bottle, and then this, and then you guys can like be like, oh, this
no,
is
I
really
think it's
good.
great. I think like
Yeah, it's good.
on the totem pole, but you know, like
Okay, but
There's
what do
a
you
few.
normally drink? Because I think that changes things a bit. Like if you don't ever drink whiskey and you're like, oh well,
so I'll start off. I'm not a whiskey connoisseur. I'm a social drinker, so I don't just like typically sip at home. But when I do drink, it's tequila typically.
damn, you missed a Dos Equis there. Like there's a Dos
There was a
Equis
Dos
moment.
Equis moment.
Yeah, just missed it.
I don't even drink Dos Equis, so that would have been. There's no way that would have been top of mind. But no, when I do drink whiskey, I like our local brewery up in Park City, and it's the Campfire one. That's a good sipping one because it's very rich. There's a lot of flavor. I also like a lot of smoke when I'm drinking with this, like in an old fashioned. So
Okay, all right.
yeah, old fashions are made with whiskey,
Okay.
right? I'm a very
Yes.
Old
Yeah,
fashions,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Whiskey
So,
and an old fashioned. 100%.
just took out my credibility completely with that question, but yes.
No, that's good. Ryan, what do you normally drink that this is just
Absinthe. So I should probably be
Oh.
incarcerated.
All right, anyway, moving on. So, what do you have for us today? What are we arguing about, since it's clearly going to be whiskey plus other differing opinions?
Well, I really want to talk about the guests for a second, kind of introduce them. We're going to have a lot of controversial opinions, as is the theme of the show. So if anybody at home has anything they'd like to chime in, any questions, comments, or concerns they want to leave somewhere, there's a good chance we'll bring it up in a future episode. And if your opinion is bad enough, we'll probably invite you on the show to defend it.
Oh my god.
So with that, I got here?
Yes. Did he not tell
The
you that's how
invites
you
were not
got
an
here?
accident.
Prerequisite
No.
to have a bad opinion? I don't know.
Yes.
It was in the waiver that nobody ever signs. So today we've got Cass Moreno and Braden Tomasic. How?
Yeah, Tomasic, Tomachich, either of those. Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
I bet
So
that gets mispronounced frequently.
It is. I've heard Tomaikik, Tomakik, Tomasack. I got called that by the VP over the intercom in middle school, and you know how mean middle schoolers are. They're
Yeah.
savages.
Oh, man.
So
That's
Tomasack kind of hung around. Because we have some Indian in our blood, my grandfather, who's very white, called us Tomahawk. So that was a good one.
Is that still available? Can we still call you that?
I feel like we're gonna get canceled.
That is still available. Hey, I'm like.
I feel like that's just badass. Just for clarity,
Tomahawk, yeah.
I'm just going to call you Tomahawk from now on.
I'll take it. Yeah, we'll take
It'd be
it.
awesome.
Well, this is for the
I would
guests.
take it if I could. But since you've got it, I'll just call you.
Give us some context on what you guys do and what got you into cars. Cass, we can start with you.
Start with me? Yeah. I really think that cars got into me, actually, because I was not that great of a driver growing up. So I'd constantly crash the car and have to call my friends and be like, hey, we have to fix this now. So, but my grandpa was also a drag racer, so I always grew up in shops and working around cars. And it wasn't until I bought my first project car, a Porsche 944, that I really started getting into the community. And then from there, I just ended up working for a local race team here in Utah called Reardon Racing, and that's when things took off for me, and I ended up landing a gig as a race car engineer. So that's a little bit about what I do. I currently work in Porsche Sprint Challenge, so I engineer Porsches right now.
That is so badass.
It's super fun.
That is so badass.
It's so cool. I'm
If
so
you had
lucky.
that story and your name was Tomahawk,
I
then
know.
that would be like, that would be the story.
We are in Utah. We can add people to the roster. So if
Yeah,
you just
for
need
sure.
it for the licensing, just let me know.
You got me.
There's
Yeah.
no strings attached.
We're still getting canceled. This is
Oh no, it's great.
That's it.
Yeah, we'll talk after here.
So what about you? What got you into cars?
Well, so it happenstance, growing up around cars, I've always loved them, right? Just kind of a guy and loved Hot Wheels and that type of thing. But what really got me into cars is my dad was a mechanic. So growing up, the types of cars we had needed a lot of work. And so I ended up spending a lot of time wrenching growing up.
Yeah.
And it was a fun way to spend time with my dad. Obviously, cinema played a role in that. We could go down the list of movies, and then obviously attending a bunch of the car shows. And so just, turning wrench with my dad was kind of what really set it off.
And you didn't get discouraged by Cars Don't Fly, because I have to tell you, that was like, there's a dip for me personally. It was like cars. Cars Don't Fly.
Oh.
That movie just kind of hurt a bit, and then we're back on track. But they really need to just stop making them. Like, please stop making them.
No,
People stop watching them so that they'll stop making them. That's my plea.
I just wonder at what point are we going to accept that that's either never going to happen or it's just going to happen. Because at this point, everyone's claimed that we would have flying cars by now. We'd be teleporting.
Would we really want that though? Like, would you want to fly a car?
I like flying, but like flying a car. I mean, if it sounded like a V12, like why not?
Two
Like,
birds,
you know
one
what I mean?
stone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like flying has the sound. I mean, it would be kind of crazy though to be trying to sleep at night and you just hear like banshees like flying over your house.
Down the neighborhood,
I
yeah.
think
Hiding civics in the
drones.
skies.
Yeah, I think drones drones are kind of where that's going.
Yeah.
I think flying cars, drones, that's kind of where things are going for sure.
Yeah. We're still way behind on that.
I
But
wonder what brand will be the first brand to release a flying car.
It's gonna be DJI.
yeah, no kidding. But they're banned here, so Tesla. I mean, Elon's gonna have to step up. Little SpaceX type
Oh.
stuff.
All right, moving on.
All
right, yeah.
What is
That was
one
on
car
topic.
opinion you have that would get you kicked out of most car groups?
Ooh.
Oh,
Either of you can run with that.
go for it, sister.
Mine? One car that would get me kicked out? I don't know. I don't think anyone would get me kicked out. I think that Porsche is the best race manufacturer that there is. Yeah.
That's gonna get you kicked out here.
Yeah, but I'm saying.
You don't have to.
I was gonna say you probably should have sat on this side of the table.
That'll
He
get
said
you
this
kicked
one.
right off this panel. You don't have to wait for a car
You
group.
say you can go now.
No, that's an interesting one. Okay, I
Yeah.
think that's a good one.
Admittedly, they have a lot of history. They're great cars. They're pretty reliable. As long as you forget about that whole series of engines that were not reliable,
Yeah.
all kinds of. But they are great.
Yeah, they are fantastic. Oh my word. Okay, so this might not be like a specific car opinion, but I think Fast and Furious has ruined a lot of the car scene.
Ooh.
I think that's,
That is literally what I was saying earlier about cars don't fly. That was the Fast and Furious reference.
Yes.
It wasn't a lead into drones. It was actually stop making Fast and Furious.
I thought you were talking about
Stop
Back to the
watching
Future
them.
this entire time.
Stop watching them so that they'll stop making them. They just need to lose enough money that they'll stop making those stupid films.
Yeah. And I think the first three were like really cool. Like I actually enjoyed them. Like I
Yes.
thought they were fun.
Yeah, totally.
But even then, I think it gave a lot of false ideas about what the car world actually is. It gave a lot of what real car, like some aspects for sure. But there's a lot of aspects where I was like, and then it just started going, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I'm like, is this even like they even started making fun of their own movies in the movie, like when they went to space, and they're like, oh, like there's almost like a fourth wall break moment where
They
they
became
made a comment.
self-aware.
Yes. So like they know it.
I think the best thing that they could do is renounce 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and however many more they're going to make. Just stop making them and go back and say, I'm sorry. We made
Make a sorry
all
film.
the other ones.
An apology film.
I feel like there should be, if you're a real car enthusiast, we need to file a class action lawsuit, and then it'll be on like an infomercial at 1 a.m., those types of infomercials where it's like you might be entitled to financial compensation.
Oh, that's a great idea.
If you've watched it.
if you
were a
watched
loved
Fast
one.
and yes, if you watched
Is this
Fast
movie
and
hurt
Furious
you?
4, Fast and Furious 5, or Fast and Furious 6, you may be entitled to.
Oh, the infomercial, I don't even know if we have enough bandwidth. They're just going to have to put all the numbers on the screen because it's going to be up to at least
Yeah.
40, right? Like,
I want to look it up, but I don't want the answer. I'm going to be honest.
You should.
Please
You
stop.
should.
Okay, last question for the guests, and then we're going to move into the debate, which is probably going to get me in hot water immediately. What is the most overrated car you've ever driven?
9/11.
That's the irony.
Wait, hold on.
That's crazy.
Did you not just lead with Porsche makes the greatest cars?
They are.
And then you're taking the car that is like their car, like the
Porsche
car.
in general does amazing work, but I mean, I haven't driven that many, but I have driven a 911, and they are very overrated. Very.
I
Doesn't
agree
mean I don't love them.
completely.
I second that opinion.
I will. Can I third that opinion? Yes,
Yeah,
I'll third.
This is the first time we've
Doesn't mean I
agreed.
don't love them.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Listen, I have a
I got
really
you guys
nice
to agree. Boom.
winner.
What about you?
We have a really nice white 911 right there.
This may be not the appropriate time.
That one's not overrated.
Why not?
that's what's for sale? Is that why?
Yes.
I kind of figured. Yeah.
That one is exactly what you would expect out of a 911 if you've driven a 911 before.
Let me guess. 99. Is that a 997 or 991? 991? Manual? PDK? Okay. Well, I'm going to second that opinion. I think Most 911s, in fact, I think the 992 GT3 RS is heavily overrated. I think also, and this is what's going to probably piss off a lot of people, if you're not above the age 30, the most overrated cars I think are JDM cars. R34, driven a couple of those. I think they're heavily overrated. Very cool cars, very cool from that era. It's nostalgic for that group. But if you're under 30 and you've never driven one, you've just seen them on posters, like it's a cool car, but there's nothing that special about it. The high horsepower cars you see, it's not even R34.
The low horsepower cars you see are now faster than all of those cars with better handling, with better everything.
Agreed.
Man, how are we going to argue about things if I agree with both of you guys?
That was the
Your
first time in
two
history.
opening statements
It's okay. We've got plenty
are like-
of time.
Yeah, there's still time.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
On that note, first
911's overrated. Skyline's overrated.
topic of debate.
Can I caveat something just real quick
Oh,
so I don't
please.
get completely roasted? I think the 911 is too perfect. And that's why I think it's overrated.
Yes.
No, I think
100%.
it's overrated.
That's exactly where I'm coming from.
Really? You think it's too perfect? That's why it's overrated?
Yeah.
They take the soul out of the car.
Hold on. Are we defining overrated correctly here? I'm so glad we can argue about this now. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Overrated means that your expectation was here and what it delivered was here.
Yep. 100%.
Okay, so how can it be perfect
Because,
and do this?
And I'll expand on this. I'm curious what your opinion is
Yeah.
because I feel like everyone enjoys cars for different reasons, right? Like,
For sure.
I like a car that I can ride the edge of whether or not this is going to kill me or not. Like, I love something that's raw, that has a soul, exciting. The 911, if you crash that car, you are an idiot, or we're doing something completely idiotic. Is there someone who's crashed a car in here that should know?
No,
No, I was gonna second that opinion.
There's just a lot of them that have been crashed. So
But like,
You're gonna
truthfully,
get some
if
hate
you've
mail.
driven one, we got to drive a 992 throughout GT3 RS, brand new, throughout Vegas. We went through like the fiery furnace or whatever that national park is,
Flying Lord. Yeah.
and some of those. We were hitting speeds around corners that are just, and the car feels planted, and it's fun. On the straightaways, it lacked a little luster. It's obviously not the fastest car on straightaways, and I know that's not the purpose of the car. It's an amazing track car. But it just felt soulless in a lot of ways. And I realized at that point, if you are crashing those cars, you pushed it way beyond the limits, or you just don't know how to drive that car. So, like, it is dialed in to the T. I mean, you watch all
Okay,
those things
so-
launch, they're great.
I'm going to just rephrase just to make sure that I understood.
Yeah.
Which is, your expectation is that it should want to kill you a little bit,
Yeah.
and it didn't want to kill you at all,
Mm-hmm.
and so that was the difference there. That's why it was
Kinda
disappointing.
Yeah.
toxic.
Soulless.
Okay.
Well, okay.
Okay, so for you it's overrated because you expect a supercar to want to kill you a little bit. That supercar didn't want to kill you at all.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I'd like your opinion on
I-
overrated.
I agree with it's too perfect. It's, I think part of the driving experience is, oh shit, I could die. Like.
This is a perfect segue into the
Yeah.
first question we
Like
had,
this,
actually.
This is a moment where I have to be able to trust myself in the vehicle and not die. And Porsche has such a way of making you trust the car that no matter what you do, that 10% of, this car's gonna corner like it's on rails no matter what I do. Like that, it takes away from that driving experience that separates the drivers versus the amateurs. And that's why it's overrated.
Okay.
That's pretty fair. So the first question of debate for the hour is you can get 90% of the Porsche experience for half the price.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like this is a perfect segue.
I feel like that makes sense. I mean,
So you take something like $140,000 911 Carrera.
no, let's take something bigger. Like take a GT3 RS, for example.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I believe you can get that same performance out of half the price easily. Very easily.
What car would be a good
Yeah.
comparison of that?
I mean, what's current pricing on a GT3 RS?
Like 992s?
I mean, that there's not a current, like
I guess
at
yeah,
least
yeah.
the new one, right?
The new one. So
So
Three?
current pricing is like $350.
that's if you get it at sticker. Secondhand market, even like with some miles on, it's 400 plus.
Okay, so 400K.
So ZR1 territory.
I mean,
Bring the Corvettes back.
why? Why would you even compare it to that?
You're done.
All right, so listen. Let's go half of that.
Okay.
Okay,
200.
200 grand. That buys you that easily buys you a 720S, which is a far superior car.
I knew you were going to come in with McLaren.
I mean, we could go. I'm wearing a Ferrari shirt, so we could go Ferrari. That'll buy you a 488. I mean, that's a much better car. I mean, honestly, that's a much better car. We can talk about on track, or we can talk about on street, or we can talk about street cred, except for with weird Porsche people. Ferrari is a Ferrari. So, if you guys have differing opinions, I'm happy to listen to them. You'll be wrong, but I'm happy to listen to them.
No, I don't disagree, because it's actually kind of funny, because you look at like the GT3 Tourings, which is not half the price, but like, you know, people look at the GT3 Touring and are like, well, that's a step down, like it's not, doesn't have the hype, the TikTok kid credit, you know, online, like I'll stand and die on that hill, but like truthfully, on a GT3 Touring, I feel like it has more of a soulful experience than the 3RS. Now the 3RS looks better, for sure, it's obviously a much better track car, but like most people aren't driving those on the track. You're driving it on the road. So unless you care about being a showy person, let's just go buy a friggin' Lamborghini at that point.
So that's the thing. I think if what you care about is image, there are cars that are better at image.
Yes.
At the same money or less. And if you care about performance, there are cars that are better at performance for the same money or less. I cannot understand Porsche pricing. Except for the one that we have for sale.
Yeah,
that one's priced correctly. That one's priced correctly. Listen,
Excellent.
90 grand, it's got 24,000 miles. That one makes sense.
Yeah.
Kind of. But even that, I mean, that's for somebody that loves Porsche. 90 grand, honestly, I would buy a newer Amira that drives better, in my opinion. I mean,
I'm
the
not going
only
to argue
thing
with that, but Braden brought up an excellent segue. What car do you drive?
I have a Gallardo and a Mustang. So I'll get roasted in the comments for probably both.
Perfect. Yeah, I'm setting up the fault here. Out of love. The next topic of discussion is owning a cool car is mostly about validation.
I think for a lot of people that is true. A lot of people that's true. I feel like the perfect car, if you were to define it, and I'd be curious like what you feel like and all your guys' definition, perfect car in my mind is a car that if nobody's around, would I still enjoy it? And can I have fun with it at 20 miles an hour and 120 miles an hour? If it fits that criteria, that's on my list.
No, that was solid.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
No, it's solid. I think a car that you can, like, if you bought a car and you're never going to drive it if no one can see you, then that's cool. That's fine if that's what you bought it for, and you're going to go to car shows and you're going to make friends at car shows, and that's great also. And I think that there are cars that are better at that. So if you're buying a 911S in order to do that with, then you bought the wrong car. If you're buying it to enjoy it as a driver, then you're absolutely right. You should be able to enjoy it by yourself. No one should be on the road. Like, the best is when no one's on the road with you. So yeah, I think that's a pretty solid point.
Yeah. I think many people buy cars for different reasons. It really just depends on your intention, you know? Are you going to track this car? Are you going to get bitches with this car? Or are you going to go fast? You know, it really just depends on what you want to do.
Which is hilarious because anyone who buys a car to pick up chicks, unless you live in Miami
It never
or some
works.
places,
It never works.
straight sausage fest.
Straight up gas station
Bros.
sale.
Yeah, it just depends on your intention, you know? Like, if you want to go fast, get a fast car. Or I've struggled with this a lot too. Like I used to get cars purely for attention and stuff, especially with social media. Like making content, it was whatever I could do to get the most attention with said car or anything, right? But as I've gotten older, like I just bought a $300 Mercury Capri. It's a total rust bucket. Like I'm not getting any bitches with this car, but I'm gonna build something that's incredible, right? Like, cause that's my intention with it. I want to build something and see what I can do.
I just saw ERSA challenge accepted in his head.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But could you?
But could you?
I guess it depends on what
Could
type.
you?
Yeah.
What's your type here?
Right.
Okay, so probably also an appropriate segue. The third topic of debate is a Miata on track is more fun than a supercar on the street.
Again, depends on usage. Like, what is the mission? If the mission is, what did you say, picking up bitches?
Yeah.
Miata for sure.
A Miata on track will get you nothing.
Bitches love
Whereas-
race cars. I've been told.
A Miata
By
on
dudes.
track will get you nothing if that is your mission. But if your mission is to have fun, I would say as a fun driver, there's a lot to be said for a Miata on track. A lot of good experience there. You're obviously not able to take advantage of the supercar's performance anyway on the street. And so I think it's not even a fair comparison because supercar on the street, you can't use any of that performance. A
Legally.
Miata on the track, you can use all of that performance. I think you're driving the Miata faster on the track than you would a supercar on the street.
I mean, with a Miata, you can also use all of that performance on your way to Walmart.
That is very true.
No, you are using all of it.
100% milk run right there.
Yes. Yeah, I don't disagree with that. I do feel like, again, it depends on what your intention with the car is. Because, again, if it's for show and it's for fun, an Aventador downtown Salt Lake would be a blast.
Until you have to
With an
park.
exhaust, yeah. Well, stuck in traffic, it's not going to be fun anyway. The single clutch is horrible. But, if that's what your intention is, that's what you care about, that might be, for example, one of my best friends, he cares more about what car he can drive on State Street, the sounds it makes, the attention that it grabs, more than he does the track. And that's fair. That's
Are you
that's how
talking
he likes
about
it.
a friend?
I'm talking about one of my
Beyonce
best
Gallardo.
friends. Yeah. But for me, I would prefer to be in the canyon or on the track somewhere where there's nobody around that I can actually open the thing up.
Yeah, I think it really depends on your level of commitment to committing felonies. It's really the answer to that question.
That is a great.
What can you get away with?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If there are no police, it's legal.
Right.
Yeah.
The law is only as good as its enforcement, so.
I am not touching any of that. You're on your own, guys.
I want to put that, the Hobby Lobby lettering for the wall. I need that on my
My dad's
wall.
a cop, I can see that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He's a UHP for 25 years, so.
I feel like we
man.
all just incriminated ourselves.
Nope, I didn't.
Okay.
I told you guys to go race at the racetrack.
Right.
True. And you set it up, and you have the days for us to do it. So
I mean, a supercar on track would be the ideal
Supercar on track is
situation,
awesome.
Right? Instead of the.
Yep,
That's not
supercar
the
on
question,
track
but,
is the right way.
Yeah.
100%. By the way, great plug for Autostrada. If you have a supercar and you want to drive it on track, hit me up.
it's worth it, and you're a great coach.
Thank
Super
you.
fun.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're a great coach.
Moving on to our next segment, car confessions. So, no judging.
No,
Definitely
Judging.
judging.
There's judgment. That's why you're asking this question, so we
Yeah.
can judge.
It's a trap. Yeah, it's trying to make you lull you into a false sense of security. So the rules for this are: be honest. There are no safe answers, and we're all going to flame you after you give your answer. What car decision do you regret? A car you've purchased,
Wait, can it be a car?
or
I
maybe not
didn't
purchased.
purchase?
In your case, maybe both.
Oh.
I have to think about it.
Cassie, you got any?
Oh, I thought you were starting.
I thought
When
you'd
you
have
were
like 12
thinking about
ready to
it,
go.
I was really in it.
There's just so many to pick from.
We can start with mine. I think. Oh gosh. I was young and stupid, but I bought a 2010 BK1 Genesis Coupe, and I stanced the hell out of that car. Like I slammed it on its nuts, aftermarket, everything. Like I went in debt like $8,000 for this car for no good reason. Ended up blowing the head gasket.
In car parts or the car?
Both.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so the car loan itself was $7,000, and then I got like Racelands and are like totally a teenager who just found JDM, right? And
I knew that when you said Genesis.
right, like we all learned somewhere, right? Ended up blowing the head gasket on this thing at like 120,000 miles.
Is that 4G63?
It sucked. It sucked. It like, and then it blew up. Didn't have the money to fix it, right? Because I'm this broke 18-year-old, so it just sat in my garage for like 5 years.
Oh
And
man.
I've never recovered from that one.
Do you still have the car?
No, I towed it away for like, this hurts even more. I towed it away for like $200.
Oh no.
Yeah.
So what did you roll that into?
Because
that's the
the
next
$200 she rolled it. Like,
No,
she rolled
no.
the $200
What do you roll
into?
that negative equity into?
That's a good question. Hey, we're hiring at the dealership.
I ended up just paying it off. It took 5 years, but
Good for you.
yeah,
Man.
that one was brutal.
One penny at a time. That hurts.
What about you?
Oh man, where do we start? I don't know. Like, I just okay. So here's what's gonna get me in kind of a weird situation. I have a lot of stories. Like I did the same thing.
Right, we all start somewhere.
Yeah, I bought a base model Cobalt that I just threw a ton of money into. Like, but I was, yeah, I was so broke. Like, I couldn't get approved for any loans. I was making no money, and like, I ended up like turning it into a fairly nice car, but it was not anything special.
Right.
I think the one thing that I bought that I regret, and you actually might hate me for saying this, was my Maserati, and it's not because it wasn't a great car.
Wait, which Maserati? Yeah.
I had a Ghibli.
Oh.
That's why.
Yeah.
I mean,
But like, it's not because it wasn't a great car. A car actually treated me really well. It was a fun car. I think for a daily driver, it was a fantastic vehicle.
I think it's a bit mature for you. Is the problem there? Like, you don't look like a 55-year-old.
That's a quattroporte.
Yeah. No, it's both.
That's a 65-year-old male.
That's fair. Okay.
Yes. But like,
I'll rescind.
out of my friend group, that is the one car that, and I own a Mustang, that I get made fun of the most for and flamed the most for.
Like how you
owning.
said, and I own a Mustang.
Yes.
To qualify.
To put it into perspective.
To qualify.
Like, yes. That car I have gotten so much shit for over the years. Like, you know, and I honestly, like, it's a great car. It was quick. Like, it was the SQ4, so all-wheel drive, fantastic during winter.
That's a good car.
But, yeah.
It's a good car. It's just maybe in the wrong age group for you. By the way, my little brother, I sold him a Quattroporte S4, super nice car.
Do you dislike him?
No, I love him. He hates cars, but in order to get him to understand like quality and like what a car should feel like, I was able to convince him to get into that Quattroporte. It fits him perfectly.
The Maserati was the choice for that.
Can we
I
take
mean,
a half
he's
step
41, just for clarity. So
He's-
Let's take a half step back. So you started with quality. Elaborate.
He gets it.
Listen, when you sit in that, I mean, I don't know how your Ghibli is, because actually the Ghibli has like some cheaper build quality stuff, but in the Quattroporte, when you sit in that thing, it looks nice. It feels nice. It's like it's a prime luxury car. It really is.
Let's preface. What year Quattroporte? Because maybe I should have asked
it's
that.
like a 22 or 23.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking like older ones, like when Chrysler still had.
God, no.
Yeah, with the Stellantis
No.
integration.
There was fear at the panel when
No.
you said that.
Yeah.
I got him an awesome deal. I think we got it with like 5,000 miles. Got it for like $50,000.
Original sticker.
It's worth
190.
14 today.
Original sticker really was like 130,000 or something like that.
Oh
I got
my
it for
God.
like 50 grand 5,000 miles on it.
It's a steal.
There's no
I
way
think like
that
60
that
grand off.
equation.
Right.
Yeah, that equation just works really well.
Yeah, that was great. Okay, that's
And super nice car for
Yeah.
50 grand. That is a super nice car.
yeah. Oh, 100%.
And especially for somebody that is like not a car person, car performs really well. Car has a lot of luxury feel. Very practical. He is, although he's 41, he's also a little bit 65. So, you know, it's a perfect fit for him.
I feel that.
Sounds like a good buy.
Right, and that's like another reason why people buy cars. You know, you might not be a car person, but you like these features or this luxury or how this car feels. You know?
Mission. What's the mission?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so we're running short on time, so we're going to speed up answers a little bit. But I'm going to finish that one with my own story. I bought a 370Z. And prior to that, I had a 350Z. It's an automatic convertible because I know how to pick cars.
Hell
And
yeah.
I loved that car. I drove it
love
for
the
years.
sound
I
of this.
beat the hell out of it every day. It never broke. It was great.
Because it was an automatic. You
Correct.
couldn't do anything to break it.
Right,
It's
yeah.
like you're on to something.
You weren't trying
So
hard enough.
I bought the same car in a
Weak.
370, but I bought a manual because I wanted to have a manual. And I had the transmission out of that car 7 times in 6 months. I replaced the clutch twice. Admittedly, one of those is my fault.
Are you
One of
learning?
those?
No, I was learning how to drift, and I learned too late. So, synchros had issues, and then the shop didn't replace throw bearing. So, one thing after another, this car that I spent 15 grand on ended up costing me $7,000 or $8,000 in repairs in 6 months.
Ooh.
So, at a certain point, I'm like, this just needs to go away. Like, I'm done. Like, it's fine. Maybe it's a me problem, and I don't know how to drive for shit. Apparently, you could relate historically.
I mean, yeah. I didn't go through 2
yeah.
clutches though. That's
Yeah. Oh, all right. That's fair. That's fair. I don't know how to work on them or fix them either. So, yeah. So that was the most expensive $15,000 shit box I've ever bought in my entire life.
That's crazy because I was like, I like that car. Like, how is that a
Oh,
bad
yeah,
buy?
it's
I
actually
did.
nice, yeah.
I did. And now there's PTSD.
Aw.
What's the most embarrassing thing that's happened to you in a car? It's okay, I'll start. I own a Jaguar F-Type R, and I loved that car irrationally. Such a good car.
I had one of those. Also loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's a great car.
so I invited a date over to go on a drive in the car, and it died on me a mile down the road because I hadn't driven it in a minute, and the alternator decided that was a great time to die. So I am now pushing this car a mile uphill on this date, and she's steering my car, and I was dying.
Oh.
I am a 5'7" white man. I am not built to push a Jaguar a mile uphill. So I get half a mile into this, and I am gasping for air, waiting for an ambulance almost. And this big, like, jacked, like, military dude gets out of a truck. He's driving by. He's like, "Hey, do you need help?" "Yeah, I need help, man." Jumps behind, helps me push the car. Suddenly, the car weighed 30 pounds, so that was awkward. Got back home, and that was the date.
So did she go home with him?
That was actually.
She should have.
Oh man.
We're going to dinner or something? Like, what was the setting?
Not after that.
Oh.
Didn't
Oh,
go
so you
down.
No, it's like, I need a nap.
You just
That's right.
took it out.
I'm gonna go sleep now.
At least a
Oh,
shower,
man.
right? At least a shower.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Turn
A
on some
lonely
Netflix,
one.
I'll be right out.
Listen, I have a similar story, except I didn't find it embarrassing, and we ended up married. So I think you missed it.
Oh,
Oh man. And the fact that she didn't leave with him.
Did you have a military guy?
No, I
That
didn't.
was your
So
fault.
actually,
That's a secret.
Here's the way this worked out. So I have a Lotus Elise. Actually, I've got a couple of them, but the black one that you guys have seen before, I've had that one for a really long time. I bought it in, I think I bought it in 08. And it has it's got a removable rear clam. And so I converted it to this tiny battery, like a little Odyssey PC80 or PCM80 or
Like
something.
what they do with the Evos.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, dude, little tiny battery, like this big. Okay, but not like a lithium battery that's this big. A normal, like AGM battery that's this big.
Like the one that comes in the kids' cars.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
You've got the right idea now. All right, so Angelina and I are dating. It's like, I don't know, this is probably 7 or 8 dates in.
Oh.
Okay?
Oh.
It is winter, and that battery, obviously, not designed to start that car to begin with. But in the winter, it's really not designed to start that car.
It's so cold. Yeah.
It's cold. I go out to the parking lot to start up the car, and it obviously doesn't start. So I ask Angelina to get in so that I can push start it. Okay? And Angelina can't reach the pedals. So push starting it, not really an option.
Unless you made her do it.
I didn't make her do it.
I was. You beat me by that much.
She did do it. I didn't make her do it, but she was like, yeah, not gonna work. Can't reach the pedals. So she tells me to get in. She pushes the car, and dude, that worked out fine. So I
That's
kind
what I
of
should
feel
have
like
done. That's the difference.
Diabolical.
I pushed. I shouldn't have. No, I know.
I just don't want you driving. Can you?
I don't want you to hurt the XXRs.
so.
Oh, I'm kidding.
Oh my god.
All right,
It
Cass,
wasn't
do you have an
embarrassing at the
embarrassing car
time,
story?
but now it kind of is. I guess I don't know. I wasn't embarrassed until telling the story a little
Oh no, that's actually really cute, especially because you guys are married
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, that's a cute origin story.
bit. Yeah, there you go.
I have a lot of embarrassing stories, but not from like driving or anything. From like working on cars.
Isn't that how you started your career?
Yeah, I was a really bad driver. Okay, I'm just a girl at heart still. I think the worst one. Oh man, there's a lot of bad ones. The one that I was like really like truly embarrassed about though was with the Genesis, and I was doing an oil change, and I invited a guy over to help me, even though I didn't need the help. And I was just like, "Come over, right?" And I get the car on jack stands, and I drain the oil, replace the filter, right? And I was gonna start the car to, get the oil going, and I forgot that I left the car in first gear on jack stands. So I started the car and immediately stalled it, and it just lurched forward while I'm in the car, and I was like, oh.
Was there anybody under the car?
No, there wasn't.
Is there a
well,
body?
the guy that was there was almost under the car, and he immediately backed up, and then I was like, shit. It was such a rookie mistake too that I was like, oh my god, I do not want to get out of this car right now. I just want to curl up and die.
On that note, I will never help you work on a car.
I'm better now, okay? He made me nervous, I don't know.
All right, that is enough self-incrimination. We are getting really short on time, so we're going to move into a rapid-fire segment.
Wait.
No.
He didn't
You
get
didn't
to go.
share.
He didn't get to go.
I was saving him, but...
No.
I didn't
Tell
get saved.
the story
Yeah,
quickly.
Go ahead.
There's two. So we'll go back to the Cobalt, one of the most cars I probably should have never bought or done anything with because it was a waste of money. I had to swap the motor. It was the whole thing. One of the worst things I could have done, I was 18, 19 at the time. I put an aftermarket exhaust on it. Now, granted, this is not the SS. This is not the good one. It was an LS, so not even the LT. We're talking cloth seats.
Fuck yeah.
Okay, I bought the car for $1,800. Okay, this is
that's
about
how all
as
of them came.
base as it gets. I got an exhaust off KSL from a guy in Tooele for like $100. Tossed that on there, and I was like, I bet this thing could sound better. Let's chop the muffler off. So we did a high school weld job and basically a bazooka pipe out the back.
This sounds like fun, actually.
Yeah. I'm like, hell yeah.
It was fun, but I'll tell you what, trying to go on dates, no girl enjoyed that car. I barely enjoyed that car. Very quickly, we had to figure out how to reverse putting... Okay, it was like a cone slip-on. We took like a 3-inch steel pipe. Obviously, it's not going to weld to stainless steel. So we had to weld it down, and the welds were about as atrocious as you can imagine from somebody who's never welded before, especially at the age of 19, and clamped it on there. And so we had to put that on there. So that was a little embarrassing because I was like that kid at the meets. And then I would say the other one is in high school, and this one was more fun. I wasn't truly embarrassed, but I was embarrassed when we'd go on dates with girls, which is hence why not a lot of girls dated me at that time.
Oh.
I had a 97 Toyota Tercel I bought for $100.
What?
And because from my neighbor, he was going to junk the car. It needed a little bit of work, so we did some work on it. 215,000 miles on it. And it smoked like a chimney on a cold start because the O-rings were so bad until it warmed up. And then when it warmed up, it was fine until you went super full throttle, which is not very hard on that car. But the modification list was something short of atrocious. Or nothing short of atrocious, I should say. We spray painted stripes on it. I threw 17-inch Koenig wheels on it. We threw springs on it.
I was gonna say, did you cut springs? Like what? Like how
I almost
bad?
did. My dad wouldn't allow it. My dad, being the mechanic he is, was like, "We're not
"Please
gonna
don't
do this."
Yeah.
Did that. We threw underglow on it. But I'll tell you what, the redeeming quality of that car, and that redeemed any embarrassment out of it. Because from the outside, you'd be like, "Ew, like that thing is atrocious." But from the inside, I threw a bunch of Bose speakers from an old Cadillac Eldorado that I got at Pick and Bull yard, and then threw three 10-inch MTX subs in the trunk. That was fun, but not to a lot of Harriman white girls who were into
Want a
the
little
hits.
more.
A little bit more than that. So,
Driving daddy's Jaguar, you know. They want
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't know what a Tercel was until I just looked it up.
Really?
How's therapy going?
What do you mean? That is, you want to talk about a Japanese reliable car, manual, 4-cylinder, made 98 horsepower.
Listen, if you want to feel better about that, you can go ahead and Google my first car, which was a 78 Buick Regal.
Buick Regal? I don't think I've ever seen
Buick
that.
Regal, that's amazing.
It wasn't the one you're thinking of.
Well, I'm assuming it's
You're
not
thinking of a
the-
Grand National. This was not a Grand National.
I'm looking up a Regal. I mean,
Not bad.
it's not a Tercel, which is now the new basement. So on that note, we're moving to rapid fire. Here are the rules for this.
Okay.
Keep it short, 15 seconds to an answer.
Okay.
Be specific, no vague answers, and you have to pick one.
Okay.
Just go whenever you have an answer, just throw it out there. If you stick with one brand for life, what are you picking?
Porsche.
And nobody's surprised. Except for your hatred of 911s.
Wait, that's the only brand I can
Yeah.
buy for all uses? That's so difficult.
Yeah.
Okay. For the spirit of the question, I'll answer briefly and say McLaren.
One brand, grocery. Okay. Wow. Ford.
Hell yeah.
That's a better range.
Hell yeah.
That's a good
brother.
range. That's a
Okay.
better range.
Yeah.
But I think the spirit of the question was sports cars and that kind of stuff.
Sports cars?
Unless you meant off-road vehicles, in which case my answer sucks.
Wait, what's your answer?
My answer was McLaren.
Oh.
If we're thinking sports cars, Lamborghini, for sure. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think the spirit of the question was sports cars.
Okay. Yeah, Lamborghini.
Ford.
Listen,
I mean,
Yeah,
it's
I was gonna
ambiguous.
say,
Take
like,
it as you
Ford
will.
actually
Yeah.
isn't unrealistic.
I mean, Ford also great. I mean,
The GT?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ford
Mustang.
GT. Ford GT.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
this is Ferrari?
Yeah. Yeah, Ford GT. That's an amazing
Oh
car.
boy, Henry.
I think I'm on you with the Lamborghini train because they make something for everything with the Urus now, right? Like if you need that kind of car.
Get an old Lemieux if you really want a truck. It's great.
Yeah, exactly. If one brand had to disappear forever, what are you choosing?
Oh, easy. Easy. I'll let you guys go first, though.
Is a Porsche.
One brand is going away forever. I don't know. I don't really hate any of the brands enough
Yeah,
to
it's
say
so
that
hard
I
when
want
you
them to go
genuinely
away.
like cars.
Yeah, I don't think any of them need to go away. I'm actually kind of sad that as many of
Scion.
them have gone away.
Yeah.
They beat you to the punch on that.
Yeah.
I kind of think we need more brands versus less brands. I don't want to see any of them go away. I want to see some of them come back.
Right.
Agreed. Yeah.
Is that still like sports car related though?
No,
Broad.
no, just broad.
But since somebody has an answer, yeah,
I
let's
mean,
use sports
Subaru,
cars.
but
What
I mean-
sports car do you think?
Buick.
I
We're
wouldn't
not talking
mind
about-
seeing Subaru go away.
Listen, we're not talking about Subaru drivers. I think what you're saying is you wouldn't mind it if Subaru drivers went away.
I'll accept
But-
either answer.
Yeah, either or at this point.
If you get rid of Subaru, they're just going to drive something else.
All right, so gun to your head. Let's say you have to get rid of a brand, though. I'm going with Buick for sure. Yeah,
Oh, they're still around. Yeah, that makes sense.
yeah. They've done nothing to contribute. In fact, tell you what,
Their growth rate is
Stellantis.
actually really good.
And I don't work for them anymore, so I can
Really?
say that.
Yeah, their sales year over year for the last few years has been upward. Buick has been doing.
Is it because the
pretty
baby
well.
boom generation's in that retirement? or
It's
like-
younger crowds. GM in general has
Yeah.
been
No
really
way.
Yeah, they.
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
But they've redesigned all of their cars in the past
Yeah,
like 3
so-
years. Like completely.
They still look like shit.
Yeah, like it's the
but less
tourists.
shit.
The old people drive them.
Yeah.
It's a really young crowd now.
No.
Yeah. I used to work for them. This is coming from yeah.
This world's going to hell in a handbasket.
Really, they pick Buick over like Volvo.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you had 150 grand strictly for track use, what are you buying? The car does not need to go on a public road.
50 grand.
150.
Shit. I honestly think the 718 or like the GT4 Porsche, I think is a great car.
GT4s are great, yeah.
This is used. Are we talking brand new or used? Or just like any car?
Used. Used is fair.
Okay.
Yeah, fair.
Because you can find them in that range.
Sorry, I totally missed the question. I'm going to have to hear it again.
Yeah, go
but
for it.
I have a fact that you guys will find astonishing. But Q1 2025, they had a 40% increase in sales. Buick had a 40% increase
I believe that.
in Q1 of 2025. And 50% of the Buick buyers were non-GM buyers. They were conquest sales, meaning that they came from another brand to Buick. That is nuts.
I retract my
They've been doing a
answer.
lot. Yeah.
And I say Tesla because the drivers, smart cars, dumb drivers. That should be the motto for Tesla.
And there's the caption for the episode. If you had 150 grand for
There it
track
is.
use, what are you buying?
Sport
Okay.
car. Yeah.
150,000 for a track car. The first thing that I would say is that I would buy a track car, like an actual track car, not a supercar for the track.
Right, that is the
not
question.
not a like an actual track car, and I would probably buy. You get a used Formula 3 for about that money, and that's where I would go.
That's exactly where I was at.
That's 100% where I would go. When I bought my Formula 4 car, I was kicking myself for why did it take so long for me to do this? And holy shit, how much money did I waste trying to take a not track car to the track and modifying and doing all these things? You can get into an open wheel car for so much cheaper than you can imagine. You're gonna have way more fun with it. The consumables are way cheaper.
Yeah.
Like, stop. I get that, you know, you've got to garage it, you've got to trailer it, and you've got to do all the other
Not
stuff.
cheap.
But
Yeah, the Formula car's
Yeah.
like 40 grand.
Can't drive that to
yeah,
Walmart.
but I get that. But the guys that are spending $250,000 to have a car that's fun on the street and they can take to the track, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah, you're blowing money.
Wow.
The right way to do it is to not do that. Buy a car for the street, buy a car for the track. You're going to get way more out of both those things. Define the mission, just like you were saying.
Yeah.
Define the mission, which is this is the car that I'm going to go to car shows in, I'm going to impress my friends with and whatever, and buy a car for that. And then buy a different track car for going around the track. You're going to get way more out of that track car for the money that it costs to get into a even within track cars. The open wheel cars are way cheaper to maintain. They're way cheaper consumables, and they're way cheaper altogether. Just get a car that is not current spec, so that you don't you're not going to compete in racing anyway. But if you want a fun track day car, you should look at open wheel.
That was not quite the 15-second answer the panel was looking for, but we will accept it this time.
Still a good one. Yeah.
It is a great one, and I do not disagree at
You
all.
take as long as you need, okay? That was perfect.
Thank you.
That's really fun.
Some of us have work to do. All right, Cass.
I agree. I think open wheel is the way to go. I love open wheel concepts. I've had some of the most fun with Formula 4 and Formula 3 cars, and even USF 2000s. Like the little monster motors are so fun. So
Good
fun.
choice.
That is good.
Those USF 2000 cars are so fun. I worked an entire season with those cars, and they're so fun. And yeah, I would honestly build something for the track. I wouldn't buy something. I would take like 20 grand and just build something that could last endurance. I would like
Spec
to.
Miata?
Yeah, something. Yeah, literally anything that I
It
can
always
build
comes back
trust
to
with
Miata.
in like an endurance race. That's the kind of experience I would want on track.
Sick.
So I'd even do like a 370Z. Like.
Spec Z, sick.
Don't do it.
Just don't let him drive.
Right,
High five.
yeah.
Yeah, that too. That's it. Could have been a driver mod.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, I ordered the Rin FP3 or whatever it is, and I saw they have a turbo version, and it's like 100 grand or something.
Yeah.
Super cool car. I love that it's street legal. Not that I'm ever going to take it on the street outside of for the meme quality.
Yeah.
And then you made me aware that I could buy a Formula car for 30, 40 grand in good shape.
Oh, yeah.
And I could crash 2 of them and still come out ahead. So that has been an appealing concept.
That,
I think there's more bang for buck in that than there is
And you
anywhere
get a
else.
completely different driving experience.
Yeah, it's
completely different.
yeah, so much more.
Yeah.
And I think if you're going to go the
Rin's
reckless
clickbait.
option, oh yeah. But if you're going to go the reckless option, I think you get a Ducati and go like
Motorcycles.
MotoGP.
Yeah.
My guy.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
it's only for
that's
track?
So valid. Yeah.
That's at this point in my life and my current circumstances. I think the only time I'll ride bikes is when no one else is on the road.
Yeah.
We should go to a track day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So racetrack. Okay, got
Yeah,
it.
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. Well, on that note, we are to wrap up for this episode. So we'll see you guys next time. If you have a horrible opinion, drop it in the comments. And if it's really that bad, we might just invite you on the show to defend it. For now, this is Whiskey and Whips. 2 horsepower and bad opinions. See you next
Cheers.
Cheers.
time. And mine's all gone.